Intanon of Thailand. Your umpire, Satyawan Mahadu of Mauritius, and your service judge, Justin Tour of New Zealand. Court 1.
So the two-time defending champion leads the two players out. Wang Yihan, winner in 2013 and again last year, beating the Olympic champion Li Shuirui in both of those finals. The world champion of 2011, Wang Yihan, against the world champion of 2013, Ratchanok Intanon. What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Ninth time that these two players meet each other on opposite sides of the net. Satyawan Mahadu of Mauritius, our umpire for this one, the toss of the coin. Ratchanok on the toss has chosen to serve, and given what Kashat Padupalli was saying after his match, I'm surprised that the players haven't chosen ends if they've won the toss. So Wang Yihan, as defending champion, well, she's always played well at this event. This is her 5th appearance here. And as I say, not only the defending champion, but two-time defending champion. 27 years of age now, born in Shanghai, up 1 place in the world ranking to number 7, the number 4 seed. But of course, she did spend a total of 118 weeks as world number 1, starting in 2010, September 2010, she first became world number 1. Now, she had a real battle yesterday against the former Singapore player, now playing out of America, Zhang Bei-wen. Dropped the opening game, but came back very strongly in that second game, as you can see. And 21-16 in the deciding game, 48 minutes in total. So to her opponent, the number 6 seed, the 20-year-old from Bangkok. She lives in Bangkok, does Ratchanok Intanon. Down 1 place in the world ranking at the moment, the number 6 seed down to number 8, but she has been as high as 2. First became world number 2 on the 15th of August 2013. And of course, 2013 was the year that she was world champion. Both of her previous matches here at the Singapore Open have been won in 2 straight games, a qualifier in the first round. In fact, both her previous opponents from Indonesia, as you can see, second round against Alinda Weni Fanatri, a former semi-finalist here at the Singapore Open. 21-10, 21-15 in 38 minutes. So looking at the destination Dubai list once again, and you can see 4 Chinese players, and of course Wang Yihan is the number 8 ranked player at the moment. And in fact she's up 5 places after her quarter-final in Malaysia. Ratchanok Intanon, as you can see, is number 3. Well, she lost in the second round despite being the number 3 seed at the Malaysian Super Series, but she had contested final in India. Well, this, as I say, is the 9th meeting between these two players. And if you're a Thailand fan, you'll be slightly worried about the statistic I'm about to give you, because Wang Yihan has won all 8 previous meetings. Last time they met was in the final of the Korean Super Series, which was the first of the Super Series events last year. 2 straight games it was on that occasion. Well, I always talk about what a delightful stroke maker she is, Ratchanok Intanon. Very relaxed, easy hitting style, and that relaxed hitting motion in itself tends to create a lot of deception. Yeah, well-constructed rally from Ratchanok Intanon. The disguise and the deception evident in these very, very early stages. Look at that. Played with pace. Almost seem to have a bit of a swing over the rackets. She plays this little net shot. Take a look at that. Yeah, look at that. And then just lets the wrist go back at the last moment to play the little block.
Service over. 2-4.
Doesn't miss by much, does it? Hit the top of the tape and fell back her side. Well, 3 previous tournaments this year for Wang Yihan. 3 quarterfinals. And every time she lost in the quarterfinal, she lost to the player that ended up being beaten in the final of the tournament that she was playing.
Service over. 3-6.
Yeah, she's a wonderful athlete, is Wang Yihan. Tall player, 178. It's 5'10". Oh, that's a good angle. Yep. Yeah, it was the first cross-court smash that did all the damage.
7-5.
Ratchanok Intanon making her 3rd appearance here at the Singapore Open. Never progressed past the quarterfinal stage. And it was the quarterfinal last year where she lost when she was the number 3 seed. Lost out to Han Li, another Chinese player.
Service over. 6-7.
No, not happy with that shuttle either. Olympic silver medalist, of course, Wang Yihan. Well, there's been 1 or 2 signs lately, I think, She's perhaps been struggling of late. There's no question at one stage she was the undisputed world #1. 8 finals in 2009, 9 finals in 2011, 6 in 2012, 5 in 2013, and indeed 5 finals last year. So 3 quarter-finals in her 3 previous tournaments this year, by her own very high standards, is not what she's used to achieving. Falling a little shy of her normal performance. That's nice.
6.
It's a short serve. Missed it.
Service over. 7.
Overdone it. Oh, she did well initially to stay in that, did Wang Yihan. But the battle of the former world champions at the moment being won by the younger player. The 2-time defending champion. She's got to find her range a little more, Wang Yihan, if she wants to get through this quarter-final.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you,
Well,
coach.
they're the 2 coaches. And that confirmation of what I was telling you earlier. All 8 previous matches won by Wang Yihan.
Eleven, 7. Play.
Just wide.
Challenge.
Well, I think there's a challenge here
Challenge.
from Ratchanok Intanon.
Ratchanok challenge. Called out.
Well, the drift is going to bring it back in a little. Well, the challenge. Oh, it's difficult to tell. Oh, it's caught the line. My goodness me.
Correction in. Challenge successful.
Well, what a great challenge then from Ratchanok Intanon.
12, 7.
Oh, Wang Yihan, can't believe it.
Intanon, Ratchanok, 2 challenge remaining.
Extends her lead to 5 points. totally mistimed that.
13,
Wang Yihan.
7.
Yeah, the little block on the backhand. And the fast clear down the backhand side of Wang Yihan. Oh, that was going out. Oh, but that's well played from Ratchanok Intanon. Brought her opponent forward in court to the forehand side, then fast push into the deep backhand. There's the one to the nets, forehand side, forcing her to play the backhand, and then the smash down her forehand side, and making the defending champion twist and turn. Oh my goodness, she did a full pirouette before she hit that backhand. Overdone it. There's the drift coming into play.
16, 7.
Oh, this is 6 straight points for a 9-point advantage. Oh, it's cool, good.
Service over. 8, 16. Service over. 17, 8.
Yeah, just seems to flick the racket head over the top of the shuttle to create that angle. Oh, this is absolutely extraordinary. 12 of the last 14 points Ratchanok Intanon has just won. 7-6 it was at one stage. Yeah, she was looking for that. Well taken from Wang Yihan.
19. Oh, great smash. Service over.
It really is delightful
20.
movement to the round the head
Game
position from
9.
Ratchanok Intanon. Look how light she is on her feet. Super play. Game point opportunities. Yeah, it's well saved.
Service over. 10.
This opening
20.
game, I fear, beyond the defending champion. Oh,
Game.
how many times has she played that delightful
First game
little
won
swaying
by
the body,
Ratchanok
looking as if
Intanon,
she was going to play the push
21-10.
and just blocking it back to the net. Absolutely superb. 21-10, the opening game. Look at that. Such disguise. In fact, it was almost a double action, wasn't it? Looking as if she was going to push it and then playing the little net shot. She will be very happy with that. That's only the third game that she's ever won against her opponent. Twice before it's gone the full distance. And remember, she's never won a match against the defending champion here in Singapore. So 21-10, 18 minutes. Well, Chen Jin, former world champion, and actually winner of the Singapore Super Series event back in 2011. So he'll have happy memories of this event.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, love all, play.
So one game to the goods, the number 6 seed, Ratchanok Intanon, against the two-time defending
Service
champion,
over.
Wang Yihan.
1, love.
Yeah, got to be careful.
2, love. Service over. 1, 2.
No, she's been very controlled so far. Ratchanok Intanon, when she's come forward to the net, very thoughtful about the position of that push there towards the right hip of her opponent.
Two, old. Service over. 3, 2.
Did you see that little shake of the leg there from Ratchanok? Was that because of an injury problem, or was that just frustration at missing her defensive shot? Keep an eye on her movement.
Service over. 3-4.
Misjudgment. Clearly in. Oh, it's a super angle. How did she get that back there? Oh, well played, Wang Yihan. Goodness me. She was down on her knees, got back up again so quickly.
3.
Look at that. Look how quickly she gets up again. That's extraordinary. Wonderful play. And that's the sort of rally that can sometimes change the momentum of a match.
5-3.
Good rally. Oh, nice angle. Yeah, best rally of the match so far.
6-3. Six free, players.
攤住啦，攤住啦嚇，攤住啦，散低嘅。
Yep, shuttle held up again.
Service over.
Landing in.
4-6.
Good badminton, very good badminton. Tight spinning net shot there from
5,
Ratchanok Intanon.
6.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Service over. 7-5.
Yeah, the slice to finish it off. Vicious slice, making the shuttle spin. And that spinning shuttle comes down a lot quicker.
Thank you. Seven, 5.
Oh, my goodness, how does she play that?
Service over. 6-7.
Finds acute angles that you just don't think are possible. And the preparation for the overhead shot looks exactly the same as the one straight down the line. I can't tell which way it's going. You tell when you're an opponent. Now, oh, here's a game.
7-all.
Look at that net shot. Oh, delightful. Absolutely delightful.
8-7.
Oh, there's a run of 3 straight points to go back into the lead. Oh, I say go back into the lead. It's the first time she's been in the lead in this second game. Ratchanok Intanon. No, so much for my theory that that rally and the dive from Wang Yihan at 4-3 could change the
8-7.
momentum of the match. Yeah, that's well taken from Wang Yihan.
Service over. 8.
Reaching up
Oh.
high to the round the head over. Round the head position. Look, really reaches up. Gets a good angle. That's a very nice play. What a... Oh my goodness, she's got it back. Ooh. Oh, I didn't like that. Yeah. She's already got bandaging on that right knee.
9-8.
Held the knee after the rally. Oh, what an extraordinary point. How on earth did she reach that one? And then for a second time, yeah, holds her knee afterwards. Yeah, look at the anguish on the face there, the pain.
Fault.
Oh, what a very good return of serve.
Service over. 9-all.
Missed it, just wide.
Service over. 10-9.
Mm.
11-9. Interval.
Since she fell on that right knee, Ratchanok really very tame in her response. So it means that Wang Yihan, the 2-time defending champion, has a 2-point advantage at the mid-game interval here in the second game.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Intanon.
Well, the knees do take a battering, both players with knees heavily strapped. And I can testify to that too.
11-9. Play.
Oh. Well, got behind that lift to play the winning smash so quickly.
11.
So much for my fears that there was an E problem, because the couple of points after she fell on that knee, she was really rather hesitant. No, that's gone long.
Service over.
Really long.
12, 10.
Yeah, she doesn't look as comfortable as she did before.
10.
Overdone it.
14,
Going for winners
10.
earlier on in the rally now, Ratchanok Intanon, instead of building the opportunity, waiting for the right opportunity. And she wants the shuttle changed. But Wang Yihan disagrees. Oh, my goodness me, never got behind that.
15, 10.
All off balance. Oh, that's a good smash.
Service over. 11, 15.
Well, there's a real opportunity
12,
now for Ratchanok
15.
to get back into this second game. Oh, that was going out for sure. Oh, that's well left from Ratchanok. Rapid fire exchange.
15.
That one, I'm sure that was going wide. Oh, got a racket out of the way. She knew it was going long. Yeah, it's good length.
Service
That's the
over.
back line.
16, 13.
Well, I can't help but wonder whether the decision from Ratchanok to serve rather than choose ends, whether that might cost her dear. As Wang Yihan really appears to be working her way back into this. Looks as if we might be treated to a third and deciding game. No, I
Service
should never
over.
make prediction, should I?
14, 17. One.
Court attendant on to mop up the perspiration.
Thank you. Thank you. Fourteen, 17.
That's lovely. She's got so much more variation than Wang Yihan coming forward to the net.
One.
Yeah, and look at the frustration from Wang Yihan.
Fifteen, 17.
Yeah, I should definitely not make predictions, should I?
16, 17.
No, just 1 point in it. Men's singles champion here 4 years ago. Now coaching the women's singles players, Chen Jin. Yeah, back level.
17. Oh.
Yeah, it's good use of the body smash. And the disguise on the serve. But look at that. Wang Yihan very, very good with defence out wide, but at her body, it's always the problem for the tall athletes.
Service over. 18, 17.
Clear is long of the back line.
Service over. 18, all.
3 points away, Ratchanok Intanon from her first ever victory over her opponent. 9th attempt. Super. What was it I was saying about building the rally, waiting for the right opportunity?
19.
And when the Ratchanok Intanon is playing with more patience, like this rally, she's absolutely superb. When the opportunity was there to finish it off, she took it. Nicely done.
Service over. 19, all.
Looks at her coach, and again, she's very, very slow to get back up again.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a good smash from Wang Yihan, and the look from Ratchanok to her coach. And there's still the nod of encouragement. 19 all.
Nineteen all.
Both players playing with real intensity and real urgency in that rally. And no wonder,
20,
because the winner of that
point,
rally now has
19.
a game point opportunity. And that game point opportunity has fallen to the two-time defending champion. Net cord. Oh, well, she had the short lift, did Ratchanok Intanon, instead of going for the big smash, decided to use the drop shot. And then on the second opportunity, she smashed into the net, gifting that second game to Wang Yihan. 21-19. She earns herself, look at this is a short lift, chooses to play the drop shot when perhaps she should have gone for the smash. Well, it was a great get from Wang Yihan, reacting to the net cord. And there's the reaction to the fact that she won the second game, and it's one game all. Yeah, good play from Wang Yihan. Had to dig deep in that second game. And certainly, as I hoped, we were going to be treated to a third and deciding game. So, confirmation of one game apiece, 45 minutes into the match.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Yeah, very good crowds here in Singapore. They do know their badminton.
Final game, love all, play.
Oh, the luck of the net cord there for the defending champion.
Love.
Yeah, apologises. Yeah, not a lot you can do about that. Oh, how did she get that back?
Service over.
Well, it had been a wonderful tight spinning net shot from Ratchanok, forcing the short lift. But the defence from Wang Yihan, there's an example of when she's smashed down her forehand side or out wide, she's very, very good. I think it's the smashes to her body where she really struggles. precision play.
2-1. Wang. Two, one.
Yeah, she must know about the sideways drift. Yeah, saying to herself, come on, think about that. Yeah, looks slightly laboured in her movement there, coming forward, Ratchanok. Well, that lift got what it deserved, really. If you look where Wang Yihan's feet are, nowhere near the back of the court as she played that winning smash.
Service over. 4-3.
Yeah, well, it's interesting.
Service
Wang
over.
Yihan now using the body smash against Ratchanok. Taken off the top of the tape. Oh, there's a challenge. There's got to be a challenge. That looked clearly wide to me.
5-4. Challenge.
Well,
challenge.
Yeah, the challenge from
Gold
Ratchanok.
in.
Well, I was absolutely convinced it was wide. Well, find that difficult
Challenge
to understand, quite
unsuccessful.
frankly.
Five, 4. Ratchanok Intanon. One challenge remaining. 5-4. Play.
Well, opening game, those were all working for her. Sway the body one way, hit a delicate net shot the other. Great retrieving from Wang Yihan at full stretch. And perhaps it's the number of shuttles that Wang Yihan is getting back that's perhaps forcing Ratchanok into error. That's nice.
Service over. 5, 6.
Oh, that's nice. Going for the acute angles, that's what
6.
was serving her so well in the opening game. Yeah, delightful. She did well to control it too, because that's hitting with the drift.
Service over. 7, 6. Fault.
Yeah, good rally. Well, immediately after the rally, Wang Yihan
Service over.
turning to her coach and
7,
saying, would that have gone long of the back line? Yeah, there's the question. I suspect it would have gone long too.
Service over. 8, 7. Service over.
Well, it is all
8,
desperately close in this
all.
deciding game, isn't it? It's a short lift as well. Again, getting what it deserved.
Service over. 9, 8.
Just look where her feet are again. Inside the double service line, well inside the double service line. It would have been full length on the lift. Her feet would have been near the back line. That's a good lift. But a super angle from Wang Yihan.
10, 8.
All the strapping on the right leg of Ratchanok Intanon. It's been a long, hard 3 weeks for her. One of the few women's singles players that's played all 3
11,
back
8.
to back.
In double. Change.
And that may
hands.
just be taking its toll right now. There's a 3-point advantage for the number 4 seed, Wang Yihan, as the players change ends in this third and deciding game. We're just
Court
4
1,
minutes shy of
20
the hour
seconds.
mark.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, coaches. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Players. Eleven 8. Play.
Yeah, that goes down as a
12,
poor miss on the
8.
return of serve. And that's gone just long as well.
13, 8.
And this is 5 straight points for the defending champion. From 8 all.
Don't want to change? Play.
Ratchanok wants the shuttle changed. Wang Yihan says, no, I'm quite happy with this one. I'm winning with this.
13, 8. Service over. 9, 13.
It's the sort of half smash, acute angle that really sets the rally in her favour. Ratchanok. Now she's allowed to change the shuttle.
Service over. 14, 9.
Five-point advantage restored.
Service over. 10, 14.
Oh, there was a little stumble there. Oh, I didn't like that. From
Service
Ratchanok
over.
Intanon. Oh, goodness me. I hope she's all right.
15.
Line goes back to the All-England quarter-final when she had to retire against Sun Yu. Went down, never got up again
Ratchanok.
in the All-England. Take a look at this. Now she's off balance. Gets back into the rally. Oh, now did the knee give? Oh, it certainly didn't move to
16,
that one.
10.
Oh, finds the line. I'm not sure about that.
Service
Oh,
over.
I don't think Wang Yihan has
11.
made a
16.
challenge this match, has she? Two challenges have come from Ratchanok Intanon. I think I would have been tempted to have a little challenge there.
Thank you. 11, 16.
Oh, good judgment. Lets it drop long.
Service over. 17, 11.
Oh, that's wild.
18, 11.
That's wide as well. And now the two-time defending
19,
champion
11.
just 2 points away from reaching yet another semi-final. Oh, the lap of the neckboard. Well, it's now or
Service
never as far
over.
as Ratchanok
12.
Intanon is concerned.
19. Service over.
So 8 match point opportunities
20.
now
Match point.
for Wang
12.
Yihan, the two-time defending champion. Good rally. Yeah, the defending champion digs deep, as I suggested she needed to. And probably the best performance by Wang Yihan all year. Tomorrow will be her first semi-final of 2015. Coming through in 3
Match won by Wang Yihan.
games.
10-21, 21-19, 21-12.
So the umpire confirming the score 10-21, 21-19, 21-12 in the deciding game. Now the final rally was a long, grueling rally. And look what that means. Through to her first semi-final of the year. Wang Yihan. So safely through to the semi-final. 10:21, 21:19, 21:12 in an hour and 8 minutes. Singapore Indoor Stadium, the view at night. It really is in a lovely location. So 3 of our quarter-final matches complete.